All right, guys, what's going on? Welcome back to Chris's Sports Corner. Real quick, man. Hope everybody's having a great Tuesday, man. It's Tuesday, trying to get through the week, right? Staying positive, staying upbeat, staying uplifted, no matter what's going on. Understand that most important thing you could do is control what you can control and let the rest go by the wayside. With that being said, let's talk about it, man. So we all know it's playoffs, it's finals, all right? It's finals, so I'm extra hyped, I'm extra pumped for it, man, because not only my team in there, but the team, the Miami Heat is just a surprise team that I like. I'm being honest, I don't get me wrong, I'm rooting for Lakers. No, ain't nothing. But I like the journey. I like their journey, and Jimmy Butler deserves a lot of credit for what he's done over there, and that whole staff, and that's a lot, man. So it's gonna be cool. But that's not what I want to talk about. I want to talk about the question that keeps coming up. Because we know Doc Rivers no longer the coach of the LA Clippers. And, when the question, I've had a friend of mine text me and say, man, you think Kawhi Leonard or Paul George had something to do with that? Absolutely. Absolutely. Now, do that mean they got a personal vendetta with Doc and all? No, but let me say this for a fact. A owner, a GM, they don't make these type of decisions without that being ran by the star of the team. You think when David Blatt was out of Cleveland, LeBron didn't have something to do with that? Huh? Come on, man. It goes on. It goes on. When all the way down to Dwight getting Stan Van Gundy out of Orlando when he was there. Same thing. Yes, they go to these stars because it don't make sense not to. It's just not smart. If you're the best player on the team, why would I come in and be like, hey, I'm giving you a new coach, I'm changing all this, this is what's happening. Let me say this. There's nothing wrong with that because that's just the way it is, right? That's how it goes. If Kawhi Leonard would have said, no, I'm not gonna do this without Doc Rivers being the coach. I'm not gonna do this. Doc Rivers would be the coach of the LA Clippers right now, today. I'm going to just say that. Now, I know the original story was they parted ways mutually. They always say that. We know what happened. The Clippers fired Doc Rivers. Is it what it is? All right. So, also, let me say this, though. Paul George may have had something to do with it, too. You got to cater to your superstar. This is a superstar league. And the owner literally giving everything he had for this group. So immediately, if something failed, it had to be on Doc Rivers. Because he had to be the first to go because you got Kawhi Leonard. That's the best acquisition for that franchise in a very long time. Arguably one of the best players in the league. So you got him. Whatever he want, you're gonna give him. Then you gave up everything to get Paul George. So you can't, that's just a bad investment if you say, all right, I'm going to give Paul, I'm move on. No. So the only person you can look at and the only person that you can go, ooh, Doc Rivers, this ain't the first time this happened. Team come back on him 3-1. He never took the team to the conference finals, and he's had the talent and blah. Now, first of all, let me say this. I get Chris Paul, Blake Griffin, and DeAndre Jordan. I get who they are. All right, I'm not knocking those guys, but that wasn't no championship team. That team wasn't gonna win no championship. I get it, the highlights and the dunking and all. That team wasn't gonna win no championship. If you ask me, the only legitimate superstar on that team really was Chris Paul. But that's for another. That's for another day. Because I just don't like the way people like, that team should have won a championship. No, it shouldn't. That team was not a championship. No. Anyway. All right, moving on. So, when you look, and this something else I want to say about Steve Ballmer, man. I want y'all to hear me out on this. And I'm qualified to speak on this one, right? Because I'm a tech guy. I know I'm a sports guy, man, but I'm a tech guy. I'm a network engineer. I do tech. Let me tell you something where I think Steve Ballmer is about to run into a problem. As the owner, as tech guys, we want results. We want results. If I sit down in front of a router and I realize I'm not getting network connectivity, I'm going through all kinds of configurations. I'm going through all type of configurations. I'm uploading, I'm changing IP addresses. I'm making sure routes are done right. I'm checking default gateways. Why am I saying all this? Because I want results. I want this to happen now. Well, in the sports world, when we're building these franchises and things like that, it don't happen like that. And Steve Ballmer, not only is he a tech guy, but he's a billionaire. All right, I think guy's worth $70 billion. So he's like, I got the tech experience and I got the money. I'm gonna get me a trophy. And I understand that process, but it is a process. I understand that mindset. Like I said, I come from the tech world. When there's an issue far as tech, we better get figured out. Now we need. That's how it works. But this is not it. And I'm afraid that this is gonna hurt. That mentality of his I could be wrong. Don't say, I'm not saying Steve Ballmer. I love to watch Steve Ballmer laugh, and he's funny, he's entertaining, he seems like a genuine good guy, man. I'm just saying, knowing someone from the tech, knowing he's from that tech world, the tech world is about results. You know what I'm saying? We can get some results, we can get you up out of here. That is just what it is. But so when I'm looking at the firing of, because that's what it really was, Doc Rivers, you go, is he starting to get antsy? Is he starting to get antsy and just like, I need some results? It's not how it works. These guys need, but now it's like you're restarting the clock without even without having time to, because these guys, Paul George and Kawhi Leonard, can both opt out at the end of this year. So you got that, but now you say, here's a new coach, new philosophy, new way of doing things. Y'all better win championship this year. It's a sticky dynamic, man. But back to my point. Do I think Kawhi Leonard signed off on it? Absolutely. He had to. Unless Steve Ballmer is saying, this is my decision, this is what I want to do, and we're going to do it regardless, which could definitely, because now you don't want your star players playing for someone they don't really like or prefer another person. So let me say, man, it's an interesting dynamic. I do believe Kawhi Leonard or Paul, I don't want to say but at least Kawhi Leonard had to second that this thing. So that's how much that's how much I believe that, you know, that he had something to do with it. But overall, I just felt I'm gonna stick to my guns. I felt like they should have ran it back one more time. You can't just, you know, one time and I know some people are like, man, but you seen his conference record, blah 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 blah. But let me tell you something. I'm gonna leave it at this. You can say what you want to say about the coach, but that performance, that's on players, man. They was on that court. Their ability to shoot and make is on them. They got good looks. It's not like every shot they took was contested. So they got to hold the grunt of some of that as well, man. But anyway, like I said, man, there's nothing new. Players been doing it since the beginning of time. You know, if a coach leave, the star player on that had some type of say-so in that. Or they could not. And you can see the Michael Jordan situation where he wasn't playing without Phil, so he retired. But other than that, superstar had something to do with it. Until next time, guys, you guys be great. Thanks so much for watching and supporting the channel. Peace.